What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the EO Beats Challenge. Last week we had our semifinals, our last semifinals. Congratulations to
Finals.
the finals of the semifinals. Congratulations to Ruler Y. He's going on to the finals, which we're going to do in a couple of weeks. But this week we got a special edition of EO Beats where basically me, Collosional Quarantino, aka Souls, come on and say what's up, Souls.
What up, y'all? It is leading into my birthday night, so we're gonna have fun tonight. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's Souls' birthday eve. So as we do on every birthday eve, we party, we have a good time, and we're gonna be discussing beats and music. So tonight we got something special going on. So basically, Souls, Joe Powers, that boy Craig, myself, I think Steve Almighty, a couple other people are gonna come on and break down some of their best beats for us to hear. But also, while that's going on, we got Back Henderson and Tony Pierre making a beat together to some samples that we sent to them behind the scenes. So they're going to be in the breakout or they're going to be off camera, and we're going to be checking in with them periodically. Why don't you guys come and say what's up and talk to us a little bit about what y'all are doing?
What up? How we doing? It's a pleasure to be back.
Pleasure to have you, bro. You start a cult yet or what?
I looks like Back Henderson's about to. You see him?
I know. Together, you guys are like an unstoppable force. Like, you guys will fucking blow Scientology out the water.
Where am I right now? Am I in a virtual competition? I'm so hard to see. Yeah, we're about to start a cult.
That's what it's looking like. I will join that cult. I'm not the usual demographic of cult joiners. I'm pretty level-headed, but you know, I'll follow y'all into the desert.
Here's the thing: is that we're not
Heaven's
praying.
Gate, it's going to be Satan's doorstep.
Well, so we don't praise Satan, but you know, your entry fee, we'll tell you, but the entry fee is 1.75 non-dripping candle from HEB. So sorry, all of you New York people, sorry, it's going to be a little bit tricky. It's got to be specifically from HEB.
Yes. Score. In it. I'll get you guys some. So why don't we play the samples that we showed you guys, that we sent to you guys. These are actually picked out by our family member, Loose Grams. Let me get in there real quick. Unless, Souls, do you have it pulled up?
I do. I think, yes, I do.
If you want to share sound and play that for us real quick. Play us some of those samples. Maybe not the whole thing. We're not doing no judging or nothing like that. Spooky Souls. Damn, I need to change my name to something Halloween themed.
Thank you for joining us. We are the Ghost Funk Orchestra.
Can't seem to find the right keeping her away from her.
And there you
It
have
was
it.
fire. So that was the Ghost Funk Orchestra,
Fuzzy Logic.
Fuzzy Logic. Very fire. Great pick, Loose Grams. That's definitely dope. Somebody, Reels is saying it sound like Dama vocals. Let's get it.
Word, I was thinking the same. This does sound like you. But at the are we sending them the? I mean, are they using the what do you call it? Sound, the weird sound, and the dialogue too?
Yeah.
All right, so you want to skim through that real quick? I'll do a little
Yeah,
quick
for
skim through it.
sure. Let's spotlight Back Henderson real quick. We in the building. Hold that candle up. This is scary story time, man. The witching hour.
Damn, he looked like he got blamed real quick.
Who is that? Like my computer speaking to me.
Yeah,
Got something on your head, B. You got some red dot on your head, B.
Dot in your head.
You got a red dot on your head too. Oh shit.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
so that was the weird sound. Weirdos.
Yeah.
Classic.
That was
Hey, that reference was so smooth, man. I caught that shit on the headphones. Good shit.
Wow.
right there.
Whatever. This shit is not playing.
No?
All right.
The dialogue
I
is not
talked over the
playing.
construction yard.
Yeah. And I don't know why the dialogue is mad low. It's either mad low, it's not playing. But yeah, they doing the Ghost Funk Orchestra, and the name of the sample is Fuzzy Logic.
Mm-hmm.
And Back Henderson is gonna go chop that up with Tony Pierre and get it in.
It's about to be a good one. And then we're going to see and y'all both use Ableton, right?
And I said the same thing to A. I was like, they're gonna chop the shit out of this.
They're going to Ableton the fuck out of this. This is like the ultimate Ableton right here. And they both share the screen and do the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. I'm excited.
They both on Ableton. Oh, you know that's a rapping team.
For real.
Man, you got the
You ain't even
same
got to
station.
export nothing. You just bang
Exactly.
session.
Session for session. Let's work.
Let's work. I know all this kind of shit is possible because when I saw Scott Storch and Timbaland do it on live once, it was they was exporting the waves and sending it back and forth to each other and shit. But it's a possible thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that was necessary for music overall for years, man. Because think about the many times you might have been out somewhere and you ain't had no resource to like create music and even send it or save it later and work on it when you get back to the crib or whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? So now you got the whole drop and drag world that we in, and you could just be dropping whole sessions on cats like, bang, here, hold this. Fix it.
So peep game. This is gonna probably be a preview to what we got for the duos contest, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how this goes. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a test for that. So people that you know what I'm saying, the 2-on-2s, 2-on-2 actually.
Team
Should be
battles.
bionic.
Team battles. So we're gonna see how this goes, and then
Team
take
battles.
it
Oh
from
my
there.
God. Y'all are playing with fire, man.
Hey,
Yo,
give me somebody that's FL gang. Who's FL gang in here?
Right
Oh,
here.
FL right
Jay Snow.
here. FL.
All of us. I
Yeah,
think me,
who
Khan, and Josh.
I mean,
FL
Let's get it.
gang.
for the longest.
And I'm Logic Gang too.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Logic gang.
That's
Logic
like
gang.
being fluent in 2 languages.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Heard
I
her.
never got to bang with Logic so much because everything I usually just go back and forth from between my FL and Cubase or whatever, and I'll just
I used to do the same
talk
thing
shit
with Pro
about that.
Tools, FL to Pro Tools, export all the things and mix it in Pro Tools. I
I got
love that combination. That's my
I got
favorite
Ableton.
combination.
I got Ableton too, but I know how to use it, but I only use that shit like once for like school.
I might fuck
I got-
around with some Ableton and see how I feel
Yeah, I
about
got
it.
that. I got Pro Tools too. I record on Pro Tools sometimes, but if I make the beat on Logic, I record on Logic.
Yeah, I had a demo of Ableton in the past, but it was just like, yo, to go from like FL to that, it seemed very like confusing.
Counterintuitive.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, there's some things here that seems very backwards to do versus FL would just have you do certain shit and then you bang, you at least get like your ideas off or whatever, certain things I felt like at the time. I'm not saying I know Ableton fully to say exactly what are the functionalities now, but
Everybody basically tells me the same thing about Ableton, which is it's a lot like FL, but you have to get over the hurdle of it not looking or feeling like it
right.
and learn it. And once you learn it, it becomes super easy to do all the things that FL did as far as like sample manipulation,
Yeah.
chops, loops, all of that. So that's really kind of my problem with it is that it's not an intuitive what's it called? Software for me.
Yeah, that's how I feel about FL. It's like to me, it's like mad easy user friendly because I used
Right.
to first making beats for me was like the first machine I ever used was an ASR 10. Then after that it was the MPC 2000 XL. I was kind of like
My
on
whole
those.
first album was beats were produced on the MPC 2000.
Yeah, that's what everybody was kind of
What was
going
it? I
ape
made
shit
like
for
3
like
joints on there.
Oh yeah, the rest of it though, the majority of it.
Yeah, I think that was the time when everybody was going ape shit to have even own a MPC. So it was just kind of like I wasn't in that world. I was around cats who had MPC 60, 3000, 2000, 2000 XL. So I just kind of be bouncing from people's cribs and locations, working on shit that way. And then once I got the, I had Fruity Loops. I think I had Fruity Loops 7 first or something like that. And then when I was like, yo, I got to know how to do chops. I don't like this keyboard kind of manipulation. This is not mouse clicking. I don't like that. So eventually when I learned like how you can do chops same way, like if it's you're using an MPC, that's when I was like, oh, this shit is a wrap. So once I started doing that, I started going back into because that was my first initial like beat style making or always attracted to chops. I never liked to have the sample sound like it initially did, and then take it and manipulate it, switch it, transform that thing into something else. But you wouldn't even recognize like, yo, that was a violin from such and such. Like, yeah, I did that shit backwards. I stretched it out. I put some effects on it, and then
I love
chopped
that.
it in. Yeah, man, I love doing that shit because it's like I used to peep a lot of that sometimes with like Havoc. Havoc, I remember was saying that like he used to chop beats where it's like you don't want because at that
I
time
could
they
see
dealing with
Havoc being an inspiration for you because you definitely got that sound. It's like it's a very specific kind of grimy. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people think grimy means dusty, but Havoc shit was like grimy, but and like it had that sound that the record makes, like that crackling sound. A lot of his beats, but it was clean.
Yeah.
It was like a clean griminess, you know what I'm saying? With like simple drums, but they hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta go crazy. Like Havoc had a formula with that, and that was definitely like some beats you could tell where it's from, some beats you can't. But either way, like he made it his own.
Yeah, that's the shit I like when and that's why I like this show a lot because y'all really emphasize on like yo, you gotta have like something switch up. You know what I mean? Like all of that. There was a point I was just doing like loops for a couple years. I'd just be like, nah, I'm gonna just find some crazy loops and shit. And because at one point I was doing so much the transition back and forth, I was kind of getting bored of it. So I was just like, yo, I'm gonna just go back to just looping up shit, drums, chopping drums, finding loops, do silly loops and stuff like that. And then once y'all was like, yo, you need to do all of these different, it just felt kind of like you're rewinding back into your childhood, like, yo, you know what I mean? Let's do all of this fun shit. But like, yeah, Havoc definitely was like an influence on like focusing your ear, where your ear should go, as far as like, yo, if you want that kind of like grimy sound, but it don't have to necessarily, like you said, be the record sounding really dirty, or like it just having, you know, it's just that vibe, that New York vibe, that bop,
Right.
that energy, you know what I'm saying? So we always,
Now it would
at
be
some-
called lo-fi, that style of beats. That's the
right,
crazy
right. Yeah, now it's like lo-fi, but to me, a lot of some lo-fi I've heard, it sounds very like early Tribe, early Daylight, early like
That's really all it is, man. Like it's
yeah,
like
and it's like, yo, but what happened to that like lo-fi? I like lo-fi, I like the technicality of it, but like what happened to that grimy shit sometimes too? Like sometimes you heard a beat. I've heard beat tapes literally from who was it? Ayatollah, Madlib, like shit. They sent other artists that I was around and they was playing the shit, and you're like, yo, what the fuck is Madlib on, B? You know what I'm saying? Like the way he would
Right.
just chop shit up, and then it's just like these funky loops that sometimes it's not necessarily the 4, or it lands on the even number. It's on some odd pocket, but he managed to like swing that shit so well that it just sounds like, damn, this is a
Yeah.
ill rhythm. You know what I mean? And then like for
Madlib's
me,
early work too, right? He did
oh
those loops. Like he find
yeah,
he would find a cold ass loop, wouldn't even throw no drums on it. He was on that no drum wave like long before a lot of these cats too. Like where
Yo, we about to
let that bitch ride.
Yo, but granted, I know I'm soulful souls. I'm always gonna keep it soulful, but I go through phases where I don't sample. When I just go through phases of where I make certain shit. It could be lo-fi shit, it could be soulful shit, it could be shit that I don't use samples to and play shit out to. So I go through phases. You know what I'm saying?
That being said, why don't we get into it, Souls? Why don't you share your screen? I don't know if you want to share your screen or just share your sound and show us what you're working with and kind of break down some of your most iconic beats
Not
and tracks.
iconic, but
Iconic. In our neighborhood, they're iconic. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
even, listen, if even because what we really got is like a group of maybe 5 to 10 people that all remember all these songs and beats and know all the words to it, and it's lasted for years of like knowing and singing and wanting to hear those beats and songs. So even if it's iconic on a small scale, it's still iconic.
yo, but I don't have like I have the beats just like I'm gonna play like a minute and a half of the beat and then I'm gonna play the sample and just I guess talk about what I did after that. So
Okay.
I don't really got like
What are you
footage.
starting with? What's this one called?
This is called Flames. This is I sampled Ernie Hines for this, helped me put out the flames and chopped it up. So let's get it.
Yeah, this was iconic, boy.
fire. That was fire right there.
Good looks, good looks.
I like how
So
you chopped that. That shit was funky.
yeah, so this is the regular sample to it.
What?
Ever you kiss me, I feel a burning desire. Yeah, like you took a match, girl, and set my soul on fire. Ooh, yeah, you got me running around in circles, to put out the flame. My heart help me put out the flame.
All right, but y'all get it. Basically.
Wow.
Yeah, so that I cut up the beginning parts with those little guitar riffs, and I just chopped that up. And then in there's little parts in the actual sample, the regular song sample, I chopped a little bit of that, like the no, and then yeah. I call it the contradicting song because it's like no, and then it's like yeah. Like, what the fuck? Choose something, you know.
It's
But
like they
yeah.
arguing in the beat.
They're arguing,
Or he
yeah,
arguing with
exactly.
himself.
Yeah, that's a little that was a little something. And then I got this joint too.
Damn, baby. Now you gotta play the song though. Phil, this beat is so crazy, man. Wow. I'm mad at Craig right now. He went to the store right when I'm like, yo, you missing the action right now. This is the craziest beats. Wait, but did you even break down the last one?
Shit. A little bit, yeah, I did. I just the beginning of I just showed the sample. You pretty much got it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, nah. We gotta get that breakdown. Show us where you show the chops. Show those chops, because those chops are crazy. Just playing us the sample, we know.
I don't. I have it on the Fruity Loops, and you know it's on. I have a virtual fucking thing for my Fruity Loops, so it's not connected to the Zoom. I can't like show you how the chops, but like yeah, the chops is pretty much the beginning parts of the.
All right. Well, with this one, do you have the song too?
Yeah. I have the song.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the regular song. So it's basically a loop, but I chopped it so much that you had to find the parts where it looped. You know what I'm saying? So.
Let's go loving.
What?
Oh, I want you so bad. Does your body burn for full sensation? Station break. Station break. Take a moment from your time.
My shit, man.
Come on. Station break.
You feel so great, baby.
Your whole day will just be blue until you do.
And I actually sampled some shit for Carnage with that shit to the Station 5 shit that I sent you, Carnage. That's like the last part of the shit. I'll show you. Hold up. Real quick. It's like the end of it. This part. Yeah, that part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that part is crazy. If if it's the joint that I think it is that I'm
Yep.
currently writing to,
That's the one. Yeah, it's called Station 5. So I sent that shit to
yeah,
you.
yeah. Station 5 is my wave right now, B.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Station 5.
So
Blunts is
can I
burning
tell
like
you something,
Bunsen
brother?
burners.
Used
Yeah,
one
for
time.
sure.
Ninth Wonder, I remember used it and had it at the same pitch as you did. You killed that shit way better than he did, and I love the beat that he did.
Appreciate that.
Like,
That means a
Chop said,
lot.
that is crazy on that.
Damn, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And Knife Wonder is one of my favorites. So
Had me freestyling.
good looks.
Yo, Ninth Wonder definitely, like, he came at a point where it was just like he was needed, right?
For sure.
Is it just me?
Ninth
Like,
Wonder is definitely.
Yeah, that way of chopping is inspirational as fuck. It definitely.
And just the
inspired
fact that he
whole
used Fruity
generation.
Loops made me like love him so much more. Like,
I had
you know
no
what I mean?
idea he used
You know what I
Fruity
mean?
Loops.
Remember when people were getting on him about his drums, because he used to have the same drums for like 10 years. He had the same drums.
I know. I
feel like he was
relate
still
with
working
that. I
David
relate to
Davis
that
and
with
shit.
Fruity Loops. I relate to that with Fruity Loops. But there's never a bad thing sometimes. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Nah,
listen,
man, it's bread and butter.
listen. The truth is, Just Blaze was criticized for the same exact thing. You know what I mean? Just Blaze had the same sound for a while there. He even talks about, like, I forgot what interview I saw him do, but he was talking about where, like,
Oh,
Buddha's getting tatted.
yeah, Buddha's getting tatted. Where he was just talking about getting, like, look at me getting. I'm about to start getting tattoos. But like giving artists that would want, like, yo, let me get that what was that one?
what freeway you're the place to be, and I got
Yeah,
what it takes to
exactly.
rock
Yeah,
the
that shit was
mic.
hot.
Exactly. Like, and then he
Just
started
cut for me,
playing.
mommy. Just blaze.
Yeah,
That shit
and
was so iconic.
he
Stick
started-
together, we'll get it. She sees you
Yeah.
blow la la. Flip side,
He
yo,
made
the
like
Harlem
10
Shake,
Yeah,
like
those
parts,
bars-
like
flip side beats.
Those
He
bars
made
made
like
cats
10
want to
flip
flip their
side beats.
styles. Even more, those bars made cats want to flip their styles on some.
Yeah.
Like, it's alright to be on some street shit and still have lyrical content over a beat that's like moving the whole party and shit.
mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Cats, I knew mad cats that was afraid of that, especially on some underground shit. Everybody wanted to kind of keep it to this like droning, dying. Like, it's like, nah, have fun with
Yeah.
that shit. Like, why
Right.
not?
Scared,
Yeah,
scared to enjoy themselves. Like, have to be
Scared
fucking
to enjoy
lyrical
themselves.
miracle whip. Like, yo, son, like, do you even enjoy saying all those words? Do you even enjoy that? Like, is that fun? You enjoyed yourself? Like, you said all the words? Fuck out of here, man. I know I didn't enjoy hearing it. I know you didn't enjoy saying it.
I'm gonna
Facts.
use that shit the next time I hear some lyrical miracle ass shit like that. Like, did you have fun? Was that fun to write?
Right. Right, lyrical gymnastics and shit. I feel like we always say this all the time. We say this on ISO Boom. We say this on everything. Less is more.
For
Cut the
sure.
verse in half, make it twice as strong. It's like fucking. It's a rule to live by. You know what I'm saying? Simplify. Keep
Absolutely.
it simple. Stupid. Like, those are the best. The
I
best.
remember when I was working with Gambit on the project that we did in the Pop Champagne song. Like, it was mostly singing, and like, I remember when I gave him my verse, I told him, I was like, yo, don't be scared to do shit to the verse. Like, break up the 16, turn it into a bunch of 4s, take the whole verse, don't even use the verse, take words that I used in the verse and use them as like ad libs in the song. I don't care. To me, I don't care about my lyrics ever or my voice ever. What I care about is the record being dope. For real.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm
the record,
definitely end product oriented for sure.
bro. That's
Sure.
Gonna be whack.
I remember having to like explain to I explained to somebody actually yesterday. I was having a conversation with somebody about like the whole like less is more aspect, because like I appreciate good lyrical ability, you feel me? But I also do not appreciate when like the lyrical ability takes over the actual song, or what am I listening to? You feel me? So like I'd explain to somebody, like, I feel like Royce the 5'9" does what Eminem should be doing.
Wishes he could do.
I feel like M was doing that shit that like prior to like 20, you feel me, like
Mhm.
2004. You know, like, but like Royce has that pocket where like, you know, he can rap, he can get his syllables and shit in, but like there's times where he knows where to slow it up. He knows like I don't gotta rhyme a whole sentence. You feel me? Like they ain't trying to hear like, you know, how many words I can rhyme with like Cuban Missile Crisis or whatever. Like I don't care.
Bro. That's a
Like,
great example because you know it'll be like Ruben Riffle rifles.
Everybody
You
right
already know
now,
that's gonna
what
go
y'all
for
got for
like.
Cuban Missile Crisis? Everybody in the chat, let's go.
You know what's craziest is the amount
Two
of people,
insistent bikers.
two insistent bikers.
What?
You know what's crazy is the amount of people that we know in the underground that will go ahead and think to themselves, yeah, a whole verse of that. A whole 16 of me doing nothing but things that rhyme with Cuban Missile Crisis.
Cuban
That's
Missile
the thing to
Crisis.
do.
Hold up. The best one is Buddha is the nicest. There you go.
There you go. That's the best one.
That actually would have made the song lit. You know what I mean? That's what they were all missing.
Right.
Is having Buddhas as a name. So that they could
I'm mad we figured this out on a Zoom, and now I don't even want to use the bar.
Nope.
No, I know
you got it now. That's the bar.
Yeah, dude, just niggas doing too much out here, bro. Like, you could tell from like the people who are good rappers who do all that shit, who are really genuine and know how to like balance that between the people that like study those kind of guys and think that you know, like they go to Joyner Lucas route. You feel me? Which is like, or the rugged R.A. the Rugged Man route. Where it's like,
I love how me and Dama's me and Dama is the same exact time.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's crazy.
Just the name alone just brings a certain reaction.
Wow.
Just like
That's crazy.
Chill. That's A's man. That's A's man, bro. That's A's man.
What are you gonna do? You know.
I'll hear a verse from that guy. Literally, all I can think is like, "Can you please stop?" Like, stop.
Yeah. It evokes a lot of just like.
I feel like R.A. the Rugged Man is if Michael Rappaport rapped.
Oh, and if he had like a really like, you know, kind of almost like not a speech impediment, but like something shape in his mouth that made him talk like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Michael Rappaport is like one rock to the jaw away from talking like that. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So that is what that sounds like. Yep.
Meanwhile,
I feel similar ways to Joyner Lucas, but it only on some like new. It's a
I like old Joyner. I like old Joyner a lot. I think
I like a couple of songs that I heard that I was like,
the older Joyner. The newer Joyner is not as appealing. The older Joyner was dope for sure.
It's like depends on how much you value strong concept records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you value them to the point where you don't really need nothing else, and that's enough, then yeah. But if it's like, it's like those are songs I can't listen to more than once. Maybe once where I hear it and I'm like, oh shit, that's a crazy story, and twice when I put somebody else onto it, right? And then that'll be the last time I hear it.
Yeah.
Right, like I don't want to hear a song about you rapping from the perspective of a pregnant woman that's being abused by her. I don't want to hear that.
No.
Why are you rapping?
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't like that joint for sure.
You did that for real?
On what do you call it? Yeah, he did something. He acted like he didn't rap, but he rapped from a woman's perspective and a man's perspective in a relationship. I think it was something like that.
You know what he did to actually make that better? Like, he could have just let a woman rap from a woman's perspective.
Exactly.
What's so hard about
Well, it was like a relationship.
Joyner
I didn't like
Lucas
that
is
song
like,
enough.
nobody else, just me.
And then he did a song about being like his baby mother and talking to his. I don't know if it was his baby mother or his mother. I forgot. I only listened to it like once. But I don't know. It was weird.
Like this ain't. I gave you Power. You feel me? Like I gave you Power. To me, it's one of the best concept records ever.
Right.
100%.
Nas for as many times as he did it bad or did it wrong or did it in a way that you could still criticize it, he still did it like Joyner Lucas still hasn't ever even done like a rewind.
No, I disagree with you on that.
It's not a, and
The
it's not a great.
the cappuccino, the Royce cappuccino shit was really dope. Where the kid gets shot.
I could be wrong because I definitely
Check that out. He's really that's really dope.
That is actually the only song I've ever heard from him that I was like, that is what put me on to Jordan Lucas, and I was highly impressed. But when I look for more shit, I didn't like what I heard. But
Joyner,
the Ross cappuccino shit was definitely fire. For sure.
Definitely don't check him. So like, it's not like J. Cole where like when people are like, yeah, but you gotta listen. I'm like, nah, I've checked out every song on every project from J. Cole. I know I don't like him. You know what I mean? But
he got some
Joyner,
good shit.
I definitely
He like that's the thing is that J. Cole is like, no matter how he feels, like he got some fucking bangers, and he'll come out and slap you with a banger every now and again.
I have my little Jordan Lucas phase, like when he first came out. Well, earlier before he like really blew up, I was listening to a couple of his. You know, I thought he was dope. And he had some shit, and then when he blew up, really.
Bro, he had the Friday Night Lights is still the best thing he's ever done. Like I was a huge fan of his when he had one of the best mixtape runs in my opinion.
That was his first. That was his first like joint out there like that. That was his
no, it was his third. It was his third mixtape. That was his third mixtape before he dropped the debut, and that's when.
There we go. It was the one right before the debut. That's why.
Mixtape is incredible to this day. That shit still holds.
Yeah,
up.
That's what it was that I was gonna compare it to. I was gonna compare it to Drake's So Far Gone joint, which is essentially the same exact thing. That was like you could count it as his fourth mixtape or his project before his first official album, or however you want to, label it. But like either way, it was right before his first album. And it was really the thing where like you could tell that he had reached that point where it was like, this guy definitely needs to be officially out there like that.
Yeah, it was just. I mean, I've hated Cole for a long time after that debut. I've actually softened up on him today. Like as far as like today goes.
Pause.
Yeah, okay, all right. I'm comfortable with myself. What I said.
That was a good catch. That was a good catch.
But I'm actually looking forward to like what he comes out with next at this point, because I feel like he stopped doing a lot of the stuff that I hated that he was doing. I feel like he's just rapping now, and that's just all I need to see from him.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel
good. I feel like Cole still does little things that aggravate me, but I definitely see what you mean in the sense of like his music is key. He's reached a level where like I feel like his next form as an artist might actually be his best form. You know what I mean? Like he definitely has gotten to that point as an artist.
Yeah, sometimes he comes in and really does like he does what he's supposed to do on any feature, but
he still hasn't had his neither Good Kid nor what you call it album. What album was To Pimp a Butterfly? You know what I mean? Like he hasn't had either of those albums yet. Like he's had great albums that have. I feel like any song
that J. Cole has that could be on To Pimp a Butterfly is Get Off My Dick. Like I could hear that song on To Pimp a Butterfly. You know what I'm saying? Like if Kendrick was to do that. My bad, I cut you off, but yeah.
Go ahead. No, I was done. Big facts. No, I was just saying.
I feel like Cole seems like he's hungry right now, and I think it's because of the people that he's surrounding himself with and the people that he's putting on the label. And he knows that he's out rapped out here. You feel me? He sounds like the joints that he dropped like a month or two ago. He sounds hungry on those. And he's not rapping about folding clothes with a woman. He's not rapping about, you feel me, the first time he got hard in 6th grade. Like I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, rap. You feel me? Like. And I feel like that's what he's been doing. He's just been rapping and good beat production, all that stuff. So I was like, okay, let me see what he's doing now.
You know what? It might be exactly that you're saying, because like sometimes as an artist, we all know it. Like you get around other artists and it ain't even like I'm inspired by their talent or by whatever they did. It's just, man, it's refreshing to get around other artists that understand being an artist. And sometimes you've been running for so long without the opinions of people that you're welcoming to the opinions. And you're like, work. All right, work. I'll throw that one away. No big deal. Work. Yeah, you think that one's hot? Sure, I'll put that one out. You know what I mean? And then it fucks around and like produces more fire than what you've done on your own.
Right, right, and you know, I fucked with the Dreamville label just because I think he signs excellent talent. You know, I fucks with JID. I like Earth Gang. I love Ari Lennox. I think she's dope. So like the pocket that all those guys are in, like they all share kind of like a synergy. You feel me? And I think that represents their label really well. If anything, I'm a big fan of what Cole's been doing with that collective and the fact that he's putting these people on. You feel me? And not not fucking them over, making sure that they get their money. You don't hear nobody from Dreamville complaining about it like anybody else. Like like he's
big facts.
I serve room at 9 p.m. on Mondays.
Facts.
Y'all want to bullshit about some others? We have
facts. We about to, in about 3 minutes, Jack Anderson and Tony Pierre are gonna come back in here and show us what they did. I think they're pretty much almost done.
I got one more. I got one more to show you.
I know. We're gonna take our time with it for that big reveal. I just want to let the people know that we've been having Tony Pierre and Jack Anderson working on a beat together in the background while we over here talking and showing beats and shit. But let that beat that you played, break that beat down for us and play the song, please.
I played the song already, but I'll play it again.
With the words?
What do you mean? Which one?
With the hook, the hop and the whip, Lil A.
Oh no, I don't have that's my hook. I don't have that. That was on the track board, D. Yeah, but I had a little hook over it. It was cool. We need G's and
Wild Disappointment in Dama's voice, fam.
Yeah, I was looking forward to hearing that song. That was such a classic.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. But anyway.
Yo, AZ Blaze, save that track board, man. Restore it. Bring it back to life.
He never let me like really get my hands on it, but
right
I told
there,
him
bro.
Get your hands on it, bro, for real.
I could take a look at it probably.
Yeah, he got something shit. If we have time to show some shit, he sent me some shit that he wants to show too. So anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So this last one I don't really have the sample for it. There's a part of the sample, but I played most of the shit over it. It's like a dedication to Vice. I sent it to Zoo and Pro, but they were already doing something the same night for him. After Zoo spit that verse on the open mic one night and inspired me to make it and shit. So Flacco heard it already. Some of y'all might have heard it already the other night, but just wanted to play it on here.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Vice, VZ. Everybody put your V's up.
What's it say? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, look, you do this. It's like E-O-W. And he's like, oh, that's how we gonna spread that. And when we did that, we was like 1 year in. You know what I mean? I did that to Pro. So then we showed to everybody. James started doing it. Vanguard started doing it. Zoo started doing it. That was our little thing. You know what I mean? You know the sign. But now, I go on Facebook, and we got little African kids in Africa in EOW shirts throwing shit up. We got people in Berlin. We got people in Argentina. We got people in Spain. The same shit that we came up with in New York years and years ago, 10 years ago, 10 and a half to be correct. You know what I mean? Now that little seed has spread over to Africa. I've never been to Africa, but I know the EOW is strong out there. So, you know what I'm saying? The power of the mind is what EOW represents. You know what I'm saying? And the power of the mind is real strong with vice versa.
That was sick, man. With Vice's voice in the beginning,
Yeah, man.
we all miss him, man. That shit is just so glorious.
So yeah, if Zoom and Pro don't use it, because I know they got the dedication is open to you, Van.
Speaking of Zoom and Pro, they got the butters dropping
tonight.
at 10 p.m. tonight, right before Frio Dub. So make sure you tuning in because the butters about to get crazy. Music video, we're all about to watch it. So it's about to get crazy. And then it's Souls' birthday. Yo, everybody, if you got a drink, man, put it up. We celebrating tonight.
But I gotta go re-up.
Drinks up.
I don't have a drink, but I'm smoking, so you feel me?
That works.
Toast, bro. Toast to souls, man, for real.
Yes, sir.
Yo, but thank you for letting me share everything. It was really fun. Yeah, those are the samples I really loved. I put a little more into the Vice beat. I played some shit along with it with the Rhodes, as you could hear in the hook. And I would love to like Sinclair to sing something over, and if Van wants to drop something, maybe Dama, Carnage, one of y'all, whoever would, more love.
I would love to hear what Sinclair does with a hook, like, real quick.
I would love anybody, but any one of y'all could jump on it for sure. I'd love that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, moving on. Let's get it. Anybody want to check in with? We want to check in with back and
They right here. We already got them back in the Zoom. We're about to see what they've been working on. For those of y'all just tuning in, Tony Pierre and Back Henderson been working on a beat behind the scenes for a little bit to a sample we sent out to them. And Back Henderson is confused.
I love you guys, bro.
He came from a different time, so now he's just confused at what this, you know what I'm saying? Mystical box is over here that's showing pictures.
I love them. They're awesome.
Yo, for real. So
We're
if you guys want to
terrible
share
people.
sound, and they both been working on Ableton, play us your beat, talk about the process that y'all had today, because I'm very interested in knowing how y'all
Should I just play the combo beat?
I was gonna say,
yes.
We did one beat. So the first,
yes.
We decided to chop up the samples individually, just the samples, and we sent them to each other. So I worked with the samples that he chopped a little bit, and he worked with some samples that I chopped a little bit. And then pretty much we made our own like half of the beat. And I said, okay, first 4 bars are just going to be in my no drums, and the last 4 bars are going to be no drums. And his first 4 bars are only going to be drums, and his last 4 bars are only going to be drums. So we could like mesh them together like a puzzle piece. I don't know what order he did it in, but I think the first half is my section, second half is back section.
Correct.
So
Yep.
We're hype.
That's so dope. So exciting.
Let me try and do this.
Share your sound. Go through all the
Is
proper
it share
channels.
screen and then just sound only?
Yep.
Is that
Share
what it is?
screen,
Okay.
advanced music or computer
Share computer sound. Okay.
Oh shit! Big up Tony Pierre. You heard?
Wait, hold up. What are they doing right now? I missed it. They showing the beat already?
We're
You're
chasing
done?
you. I was
done.
told to chase down So's. I was given this candle and a request that I just chase down a gentleman named So's. By the way, what's your favorite location in GTA 5 while I load this up?
Mount Chiliad.
Great place to do yoga.
Hey, Mount Chiliad. I've
Has some UFO shit, mysterious shit going on over there. Anyway, so you know what I'm saying? It fits the vibe.
All right, let me know if y'all can hear this.
Wow.
Wow, that was dope.
That was crazy. That was like jazz. That was like sample jazz. You know
It had
what
a
I'm
little
saying?
reggae vibe-ish to it too in the beginning. With
I
that,
got a major at the new school, so that would make sense. I studied jazz music actually.
Really?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
studied jazz guitar. All the guitar you heard was just me riffing on that. I should have.
Right.
I put on a bass line in one take in the last 5 minutes because I thought it needed some meat, and I really should have done more than one take because it kind of fucked up the
You
bop.
still got time. It's not like we really like
No,
we got
that shit slammed.
we got the rest of the time period, whatever extra shit y'all
Well,
want
if
to
y'all
do. But
want
I
to do
really,
another one,
I would
if y'all want to
love.
do something else with another beat, like y'all moving on to the second round. What if?
Oh,
what if?
true.
What if?
But together,
Oh,
yeah.
double secret EO Beats challenge. I like that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So if y'all want to do something else with it, that'll be dope. But whatever y'all do, y'all need to put it out, I think, because it's so fucking fire and it's a lot going on and it's like it kind of stands on its own without having an artist on it. I think it'll be fucking dope and people will want to listen to it.
C-Dub said he's gonna play that song when he's in demonic possession.
Ooh. That's when you fucking join the cult and you know what I'm saying, free yourself of Satan. All you
Cult
need
of
is the-
Henderson. Open invitation for everyone here. Everyone watching. Just saying.
Facts.
Those are not facts. Not at all.
Those
that
are
was a
facts.
joke. Those
Those
are
are
not facts.
Yo!
All right, I'm done talking.
The spirit.
Bro, I think we're gonna have Back Anderson host one of these joints when we're participating. Like,
Yeah.
if we do another house challenge, I think he got to.
I'd love to. I would absolutely love to. I definitely have like 3 or 4 sets of like sample ideas. You know what I mean? Like between like weird sound, movie sample.
Oh yeah, send them shit.
Oh,
I'm talking
yeah,
about
okay.
literally hosting it though, like hosting the show.
No. Oh,
yeah,
sure.
like
I'd love
making
to.
a character, putting on shades and
Oh yeah,
smoking
no,
blunt.
totally. I mean, like I'm already like used to doing that shit on the radio. so
Right.
do
For
it.
the in-house challenges, like when me and Dama in it and we're participating, you should definitely host one of them.
Yeah.
100%.
Facts. So I don't know if y'all want to go and if y'all want to go off and make another one, or if y'all want to stay on and chill, whatever y'all want to do, because we got like 40 minutes left of the show, and we was gonna check in with Joe Powers and Steve Almighty and that boy Craig and have them play a classic beat and kind of break it down. And
I
talk
mean,
about it and
I
shit.
don't know about Tony, but like I'm kind of like pooped on this for right now, but I'm happy to like show off some of my beats. I know Tony shared some of his last time.
Yeah.
I can share some of like the new beats with y'all. If you're
No
interested.
doubt, no doubt. So let's get to it and let's have Joe, Steve, Craig, and then Back Henderson show off some of their beats, break it down a little bit, talk to us about it, and then we'll be chilling. That's it. EO Beach Challenge. So's birthday. I don't know if y'all know this, but So's gave me my first Fruity Loops. He gave me Fruity Loops 3.4.
That I can't get open right now to get all my old beats, and I'm really pissed.
I haven't had that shit for years, and
Still
then
got it, but it's just not working right now.
And
I wish I could open. I wish I had my old Fruity Loops files. I don't have none of them.
I got
But-
some of your shit that you made here. I got like a whole fucking folder of like mad shit you made. It's like maybe 30 beats, 40 beats.
And
Wow.
so you paid for that legitimately, right?
Yeah. Crack.
Wait.
With a crack. Crack.
Where you're sitting on 40 Dom beats?
Yeah, probably from
Oh.
2010-ish.
Yeah,
I'll
2008
vote
maybe.
Some shit that we made.
I'll vote to hear that. I want to
We
hear
made
that.
some shit together too. Like there's some
Just
shit we
one.
made together.
For sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
Bro, I
like-
wish I think I like. Yeah, I mean, Craig got a Fruity Loops computer that I could probably open them up and play them on.
I got a beat right now. If y'all want to hear it,
Yeah.
cool. Share computer sound.
Oh, you doing it all the way? You?
Oh
you
no, I
popping up-
didn't mean to do that. My bad. No.
I mean, it's all good. It's
I'm not trying to over Ableton it, but might as well, right?
over
Okay. I'm not trying to disableton myself, but you know, might as well. No, this is fucking stupid. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. All right, fuck it.
It's just yeah.
Huh?
Maybe just share sound because then we can't spotlight on the EO Zoom and then.
There we go.
Yeah.
Share screen. Music or computer sound only. Perfect. All right. Take two.
Yeah, that shit was a definite bop.
But yeah, I just figured for the sake of time, don't play the second half because it's basically the same as the first half.
Nah, that was fire. That was definitely fire. That was definitely a bopper.
Yeah, that has a lot of space for vocals too. So I was like just doing mad melodies and harmonies to that shit. That shit rocks for sure.
As Zoo would say, Banini.
Baninis.
Stay tuned. The Butters premiering tonight at 10 p.m. Make sure you watching that. It's gonna be fucking crazy. All right, let's get to it. Let's keep it moving. Joe Powers, you ready? Show us a beat. Break it down.
Yeah, we only might.
Can I send one to the beat submission and then show y'all? Because
Yeah,
my
send it to.
computer's terrible with Zoom. That's why. I do the shit on my phone.
Gotcha.
Yeah, send it to EO Beat Submissions. I'll play it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we might be able to like only do one per person because we tapped the time. Though we would have been able to do 2 or 3.
Nah, I mean Mecca's not
Oh, he's not. Oh, yeah, then we good then. Yeah. All right,
we
let's
can
get
run
it.
over. It's no big deal. We could do what we need to do. We don't gotta go the full hour that he's gonna be. But basically he's busy with Bus until he puts out the album tomorrow. It's tomorrow, yeah.
Well, at midnight, pretty much.
Yeah, the album drops. So make sure you look out for that. Our bro Mecca was a lot for that. He's pushing out that project with Busta Rhymes, and my boy Avenue Beats produced The Purge on that. So I'm mad hype. It's fire. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Also, real quick, if anybody else has any, this is like the least professional attire I could be wearing to say this, but if anybody has any like song premieres, I'm dropping my email in now.
Yeah.
And I work for NPR, so just let me know.
I didn't get it yet, Joe.
Sorry, I'm sending it right
Oh,
now.
okay, my bad. I thought I just zoned out too. I was mad high for a second. I was like, oh shit, I gotta play something. So I had to check the email. It wasn't there. Yeah, burnout.
Are you the one that Craig wants to know if you're the one that puts the fire ass beats in between the NPR segments?
Are you talking? No, well, maybe sometimes. It depends on who's actually in the studio, but sometimes some of my instrumentals are used as sweepers, depending on the person who's in there. Yes or no? Short answer,
Okay.
probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, but maybe.
Right,
There's so many beats that never come
Yeah.
up on Shazam on those NPR in between segments.
Oh yeah, and I've never released like about 60 of those that are just like radio sweepers.
All right, let's get it. Joe just sent it in called Deluxe Edition. Let's go.
Nice.
Ridge Racer.
Yes. Bro. Joe, you already know. I think fucking you already know how I feel about your beats, bro. Mad soulful, mad jazzy. Always coming with what I like to hear anyway. I could zone out to your shit all day. Throw on a beat tape and I know that'll be the soundtrack of my day.
What a start.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So
appreciate that.
So yeah, I guess tell us what you do. You notice? Did you say? I know you played a lot of shit out in there, which I love. Also, I wanted to say that too. But did you sample anything for that?
So I actually did. So there's an old PlayStation game called Ridge Racer. It's a racing game.
Familiar.
I have an EP or a little 7-track instrumental album, just kind of dedicated to it or whatever. So basically in that song, what I did was there's a dope I'll play it really quick. I remember this shit as a kid too. Like there's this thing where it goes like, and it sounds like it would. So I actually took it and slowed it down a little bit.
Yeah, that part sounds familiar to me. I thought I might have run across it once or something. But the other parts you definitely played, and right, those shits are crazy with and obviously the bass line too.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, basically everything I played. So from the drums, I did the drum pattern, and then
Just like a silka.
did the bass line. Let me see, what was this? I played. I have Omnisphere, so I'm always digging in for sounds. I found some really dope, like bluesy guitar, and I play my beats also. Let me see, on an Akai Fire, so it's like so it kind of doubles as an MPC and it doubles as like this huge MIDI controller.
Yeah, I got it too. Okay.
Yeah, that's I love that thing. And then strings, man, I love some good strings. And then one of my favorite sounds in FL, it's like this high pitch kind of. It's called Space Singers. It's in Citrus, but I love that sound. And,
Yeah, I have Citrus, and I know there's the Space Singers joint.
Man, that sound is fire. I use it for a lot of my beats because it gives it a really eerie, like kind of mystic sort of feeling. You feel? So yeah, man. Like I just took all that and just kind of arranged it. You feel me? Just made my own little composition out of it. Normally, what I'll do is like I'll just I'll make like 8 bars and then I'll just stack everything on top of each other. All the sounds that I want to use, whether it be bass, guitar, whatever, piano, and then after that, I'll just structure the entire song out from there, and just using all those sounds. So,
yeah, we should have one day. We should have an in-depth dive with how people actually work, like how people like. Because I might do the same as you. I put all my sounds together, and then I make my whole beat, and then I'll subtract from it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
So, I don't know how. Yeah,
Yep.
so it's interesting how people work. Yeah, that was dope. You got anything else you want to show real quick?
Shit.
Or well, actually, yeah, because we have. I don't think Mech is coming, so we good, bro. You want to rock another joint, and then AI got.
Well, I mean, let Craig rock real quick, and then I'll come back with another one.
Is Craig ready? Oh, you want me? Yo,
From here or from over there?
Yo, Dama.
I want to see what he got.
Since I have my shit synced up already, I'm gonna show you A's shit because he sent me the sample and everything already. So.
All right, word. So let that do that, and then Craig will set it up over here.
Yeah, get him set and he'll set up. All right, so this is A's. Oh wait, this is the beat or the sample?
This is the beat.
Okay.
The sample is
How to download it? Yeah, bro.
Control E. Control E. Control E. Control E. Control E.
Yeah, hey, that was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. So there, you can show the sample real quick.
Yes.
Here's the sample to it.
That was dope. That had a good fucking bop to it.
Close up all my windows so no one could see.
Classic.
Even told the mailman to pass by me. Cause my love is coming today. And I know what she's gonna say.
What's she gonna say?
For the heartbreak, I'm getting ready for the heartbreak. Last night she saw me walking. It was much too dark to see.
All right, so yeah. So
When a dude and like 5 of his boys would be walking behind a lady singing just to get her attention, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, no,
when you
that-
get all your boys to come with you just to like walk behind the girl that you're trying to ask out and you know what I'm saying, impress her and shit.
That was so fly. It was like I was like, I gotta kill this. I gotta kill this. So I just got into it, you know, chopped up a couple of the little parts, really put them together, and it was like it was magic because it was just random, like literally couple of bar chops that I pitched down a couple of notches too, and
Facts.
that's how it all went down. But I'm sure when you listen to the sample, you heard a couple of snippets here and there. You know, It was easy. It was probably easy to hear that, but yeah, I really like it. I like the vibe. I like the bop of it. You know.
Definitely got a good
Like
bop. It's smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't need too much. You know what I'm saying? That's a big
Right.
Jamaican cheese. It all needs is salt, pepper, ketchup. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I felt, but it was too. It was like it was just too nice. It was just too dope. It was so easy. It just dropped in. It came in with the drums and everything just fit in so perfectly. I'm like, I don't want to ruin it. You know, it was a fact. But yeah, thank you for letting me
Thank
share
you,
that.
A. That was definitely dope. That was definitely dope.
Real quick, Dama, going back to your comment about 5 dudes following a girl back in the day. I have a pertinent story, and no, not that way. When I was in 5th grade at Robert E. Lee Elementary School here in Austin, Texas, we had the African American program, and I was one of 6 white temptations. 6 white temptations.
Wow. So were you singing for real?
No, we were lip syncing, but
Oh wow.
yeah, it was just they got the guys with, like the broadest shoulders, or I can't even remember how they figured it out, but yeah.
Which one were you?
Wait, what happened to Backwell Lantern?
Oh, sorry. I mean, he's
Yeah,
gone.
look like you
He's
washed
gone
your
forever.
face.
He's dead. You can't bring him back.
Yo, I know you lip synced My Girl. Had to be.
Yes, no, it was My Girl. We lip synced to My Girl, exactly. I got some. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So which one were you? Or did y'all just not assign?
I don't think. Well, that's the thing is that there were 4 temptations, and then there were 6 of us, and we're 5th graders. So I don't think we were actually assigned anything. We were all just kind of.
Got you. All right.
Whoever played David Ruffin, did you give him bumps before the act?
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't. You
Not
know
exactly
what?
that, but like somebody got to be David Ruffin, and somebody got to be the alcoholic one.
I need to go back and just like make sure that they, make sure that David Ruffin is like written in there.
Right. Because y'all ain't nothing without David Ruffin. Craig, you ready? All right.
Craig, what about a song called 6 White Temptations?
What would that even be about?
I don't know. Y'all are the lyricists. I'm a producer.
Yo.
Oh, I got
people
you.
know about
That shit was mad.
Super Freak song, Rick James. In the middle of it, he goes, Temptation, sing it. Whoa.
Oh, that shit the other night on after ISO Boom, we was doing like plots for movies that shouldn't be made with me, Dama, and Baxter, and about Titanic too. and how it's gonna be Rose's revenge, and she's gonna be on the Titanic just killing everybody.
Or Jack's back.
Exactly,
Or
Jack's back. Exactly, like he comes out from under the ocean.
fucking
Yeah,
zombie.
yeah. They said
He
there was a zombie.
survived because of how cold it was, and they like resuscitate him, or he has like superhuman strength. I'm gonna get the heart of the ocean again, motherfucker.
That shit was mad funny. We got to do more segments like that.
Mhm.
All right. Well, yeah. All right. I'll shut up now.
All right, Craig, let's get it.
All right, I just got a couple.
Damn, you sounding like you in fucking outer space right now, B.
You should.
No, it sounds fly actually.
I'm just gonna play the sample and then the beat that I made from it. I have found this music called Lowercase. You may or may not have heard of it. Lowercase genre. And this is one of the songs right here. They take really a long time to build up and shit. Let me skip over it. They're like 10 minutes, 15 minutes long. Anyway, I have made a beat from it.
No, this shit about to be crazy.
Yeah, so
Hey, that shit bang, bro. The bass line is crazy.
appreciate it.
You already know.
That lowercase music, there's a lot of like weird, creepy stuff like that. So if you have the patience to go through 10-minute, 15-minute songs, you'll find some shit like that.
I think all us producers do.
Yeah, facts. That's facts. I got one.
So who did you sample for that? What was the name of the band?
I thought I was sharing the whole screen. Tim Hecker. The song is called Arctic Loves Rock.
Nice.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, you got that shit. I knew that shit was gonna be dope once I first heard the sample. I usually do that too. I show the sample and then I did it like backwards today. Play the beat.
Sound like windshield wipers.
Word.
What was that song that?
Windshield wipers.
Leah Cash App.
Why my shit so quiet? Yeah. So this is this other one. The song is called Home from Vietnam. Patricia Denton and the Soul Expressions.
Wait, you said me and Nam? Oh, you said Vietnam. I thought you said me and Nam.
Yeah. I was going through a playlist of
Wait, you know Nam? Hold up. Me and Nam?
me and I was going through a playlist of songs for soul songs during the Vietnam War, like mainly about the war. So
Now you are home from Vietnam. Thank God you're there with me in your arms. 'Cause I love you, and I pray both night and day the Lord would save you.
This is such a gem.
And send you to me to stay. Now thank the Lord that you are here. I want you to know how much I care. 'Cause I missed you. You've been gone a long, long time.
you get it. Yeah, that's Patricia Denson and the Soul Expressions, Home from Vietnam. But the beat I have made for it is this one.
Craig. No, go ahead. My bad.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's basically what it does.
That's classic. That's a classic. That ain't even that boy Craig. That's a Craig MLK throwback right there. That's a classic Craig beat right there.
That was really dope, bro. Really, really dope.
Thank you.
I love that how we all go through different samples and haven't ran into the same one yet. Like, you know, that's what I wanted to ask you. How do you crate dig? Like, what is your sources of digging for samples?
So there's this one site called everynoise.com.
Oh, you go to a specific site and you look up shit, or do you like you hear shit?
This is one of the things that I do. I do a lot of things, but one of the things that I do that's helped me is it's a site called Every Noise, and it's like a graph that goes, you know, I don't know how to explain it. You got to go look at it, but it's like every genre you could ever think of and every subgenre you can ever think of.
It's like multiple Venn diagrams. Yeah.
You gotta text me. You gotta text me that.
Yeah, for sure. I will. And then you can go into that genre, and then you'll see every artist in that genre from most popular to popular or whatever. And then so I learned about Cambodian music through there, and then I just keep on going to Cambodian music. Or like this one, I found a Vietnam song, so I just keep on going to like Vietnam soul songs. Like
crazy.
If I find a good sample, I just follow up, like dig as deep into that.
Yeah, I guess we all just like, it's just like you hear some shit, you got to find out what it is type shit. Or if you dig in, you find like certain times where you're actually digging on your computer, or if you're like actual crate digger when you're digging in records. But there's times where you just run into shit and just hear shit too as well. You know what I'm saying?
A fact. And
Yo, I got like 18,000 pieces of vinyl that I haven't touched in like 5 years. All I do is fucking YouTube and all that shit.
Word. I still do. We got a record store around here that has like a $1 section, and a mystery bag section where you get 3 vinyls for $1. So I'll be doing shit like that sometimes.
Is that Waterloo or Breakaway?
Waterloo, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. I love Waterloo.
$1 CDs too. I love that shit.
Word.
Yeah. That's pretty much it for me.
That was amazing, bro. Always, everybody.
So fire.
Producers tonight is crazy as usual. We know this already because I already showcased your talents in these challenges as we know. Who we got next, D?
Steve
beats.
Almighty.
Yeah, I got some beats.
Let's get it. Steve Almighty.
Let me make sure. I'm hoping that I'm gonna do the same thing with the sample first, or at least, and we're gonna start kind of goofy. So bear with me. Hold up.
No doubt.
Oh shit. Music with sound. Okay. Hold up. Do we hear? Again, bear with me. Do we hear this? No, that's an ad.
They hate children.
Fuck you.
Sound like Chris Rock.
It did
All
sound
right.
like Chris
All right.
Rock.
All right. Well then. All right. Never mind. That means at least it works. Ads.
Is there a new Chris Rock movie?
Some animated shit. Okay. Hold on. Let's try
Fargo
this
season
again.
4. Gotcha.
All right. Yeah, maybe. So we hear this, right? We hear the Pokemon theme song right now, right? When you talk about crate digging right now, you talk about crate digging, it means whatever the hell my kids are watching.
That is crate digging.
And me thinking, yo, can I sample it? And so we're only gonna let this rock for a couple seconds. That's all we really need right now. But if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it right. First of all, hold up. No lie whatsoever. Fantastic theme song. That's beside the point. I'm not gonna put it up there next to, like, I know there's a lot of talk going on about Golden Girls, Taxi. I get it. It's a fantastic theme song, all things considered. But besides the fact that this is, nothing wrong with this. Something there. All right, we're gonna stop right there. Hold up. All right, and now we're gonna play. I'm gonna play this. Tell me.
I can't believe you sample Pokemon.
Hold up. Stop for a second. Stop. I haven't even played it yet. We don't. This may not. I'm building this up a lot. I don't want to.
I'm already hyped.
Me too.
All right. Whoa. We hear that?
Yeah.
That's enough of that.
That was crazy.
And
That
yes,
was crazy.
and yes,
Hold
Steve,
up. Yeah.
listen to your kids, cartoon songs and all of that shit. That is crate digging. So,
I appreciate that. All right, we're gonna do a couple more things. I'm gonna try to keep it quick. I'm gonna try to keep it moving real quick. All right, we're gonna do this real quick. I've probably sampled Jack White and any one of whatever his bands probably like 30 times. So we'll just take a little bit of this. Oh, we're gonna bring that back. Real quick. The raconteur shit. I hope I'm saying that. Open guitars forever and ever. Open guitars everywhere.
Nice.
Just leaving it. All right, we're gonna leave that alone. I don't need anything else from that. And the only thing I'm gonna go back to, something that's stuck in the head, Oh. I'm gonna go right back to. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. These fucking ads. Always ruining things. We're gonna take one line that I told myself this is an old beat, but still. We're gonna go from there.
You will die, you will lie in a pool full of shit. When that gun with the clip in.
Whoa!
Hold on, we're not there yet.
Hold on.
You give a shit
No, where are you?
Don't fool with the 40. I pop it slow, you rock and roll like Bon Jovi. So don't fool with the click.
Can't find it. Where is it?
That,
Well, fuck it. We don't need it. You'll find it. You'll find it. I don't need to do all this. We'll do this
That's
beat and we'll do
crazy.
one
I
more.
was
We'll do
not
this beat.
expecting to hear.
Hold on.
Yes.
We're not. Well, hold on. We got to find out where do these two things coexist, right? We got to talk about where do these two things, where do they meet in the middle of the road? All right.
human crack in the flesh. I'm the last of the best. One word to describe me: spectacular. Yes, spectacular. Yes, spectacular. Yes. One word to describe me: spectacular. Yes, human crack in the flesh. I'm the last of the best. One word to describe me: spectacular. Yes, spectacular. Yes, spectacular. Yes. One word to describe me: spectacular. Yes.
Wow.
And if we're still going to talk about theme songs right now, I'm not done.
Talk about them theme songs.
We're talking about theme songs right now. I'm not done right now.
Yeah.
Sit with me for a second.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
Wow.
One word to describe me: spectacular. Yes, human crack in the flesh.
All right, we're done
I'm
with
the
that.
best. One word to describe me: spectacular.
That's enough of that.
Spectacular. Yes. One word to describe me: spectacular. Yes, human crack in the flesh. I'm the last of the best. One word to describe me: spectacular. Yes. One word to describe me: spectacular. Yes.
All right, that's enough. All right.
Yeah, if I had one word to describe that, spectacular.
Yes. Yes.
I think that's fair. All right, last thing I'm gonna do is just
that was sick. And then the fucking
shit.
cheers, real quick though. The cheers came through like the little sneak attack. I love that. Go ahead, continue on. That was fire.
The last thing I'm gonna do is a song that had no business being as catchy as it was. Hold up a second. All right. And I couldn't let it go. I know other people flipped it too. Let's see if this is it. It's gonna do it. Yeah, this shit. Never watched the show, but when this shit made the rounds, the Witcher song, it was no brainer. It's no brainer.
From when the White Wolf fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of elves at his hooves did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my lute and they kicked in my teeth, while the devil's horns
We gotta at least get to the hook. Get to the hook.
and so
We can put it on the shelf. We can put it on the shelf.
He can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley.
All right, we get the idea. That's enough.
Damn. actually hear J. Cole on this, killing it.
Sure, just give me his number. Yeah, I'll make it happen. No problem.
Tweet him.
Let's do it.
Tweet him. Be like, yo,
Yeah, I know it. That's right. That's the move, right? Go on Twitter.
Tweet him. I'm sure he'll take it. That's the crazy
good,
thing.
bro.
It's quarantine, bro. He's taking it.
True. All right, I'm good. That's it. That's my. I yield
was
my time.
fire.
Thank you as always. I appreciate all of you.
Thank you, Steve, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
We in the building. That was definitely
Yes, sir.
fire. And that was definitely entertaining as hell, the way you did that right there, the way you set
feel like
that up.
I was
That was
once-
fire, bro.
And he
I
had
had no
a
idea where we was going. I was like,
And he
yo,
had it-
Charizard, like Bulbasaur, like what up?
he had a
And then
theme
motherfucking-
with themes. He had a theme
Right.
with themes.
I sure did. Oh shit! I didn't
theme
even
is
think
theme.
about that in the end there. Oh
The
shit!
theme is themes. That's so
That's right.
facts. It's like
Theme is
That's a
theme.
new
Yeah.
mixtape. That's a new instrumental.
Oh my god!
Mixtape for you, Steve.
Jesus Christ!
Right?
I'm sitting here, I'm just wasting all of this opportunity. Damn. All right.
Right, but that's
Tons
why
of
that's
it.
why collaboration is key, man. Other people just throw in some
Sure.
words and you be like, yes, this is what
Tons
I've
of
been
it.
doing.
So I
love
keep coming back. You guys are doing a good thing here for everybody. It's amazing.
Facts,
keep coming back.
facts.
You guys
Yo.
doing the same service to all of us too. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
All the
Of course.
producers by listening to this, timeless, fucking amazing music that all y'all produce. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing hearing the exchanges of samples and like when Craig was playing some of his samples, I was looking at everybody in the room and I was like, damn, like Souls would love that sample, Carnage would kill that sample, Jack would kill that sample, Steve Almighty kill that. It's like, damn, it's like all these samples that everybody's sitting on that like is so amazing. Like it's just crazy. And you play for everybody and it's like, wow, that's really amazing. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm kind of glad that like we didn't run into the same samples, a lot of us. And I have my own way of looking for shit when I want to look for shit. If I don't hear shit like out of the just, wherever I'm at, you know what I'm saying? So I got my little go-tos that probably nobody will find, but I'm sure somebody will notice once in a
It
while.
is such a personal thing sometimes, sampling. It's like nobody else can have this sample but
But with
me.
this,
So
I-
when you do something crazy with it, you're like, nah, this is mine.
Yeah, I know. There's some shit I did to I'm playing your game, baby, by Barry White.
Mm-hmm.
That I don't think anybody flipped the light, but I only got it because I made it at my Fruity Loops 3.4. But whatever. Anyway,
Yeah, it's
but
crazy
I mean, like,
too.
it
It's like
is,
human
like-
nature is to think like everybody thinks just like you. So every time I chop up a sample, I'm like, I'm glad I found this first because everybody else will do the same thing. But then like, it took me so long to realize what you guys are talking about because it just after experience, year after years and years of seeing people just flip the same samples differently, it is kind of amazing because, like I said, we all do think that we all think alike,
Mm-hmm.
and I make it my prerogative to when I go through a sample now to make sure I fucking flip that shit like ain't nobody else, unless the loop is so hot that you just gotta loop it, and then I'm gonna play some
See, that's
shit
my
over it.
thing too.
I'm gonna play
That's
some
my
shit.
thing
over.
too. I love to chop, but I'm always looking for that loop because
I always love a
the
good
best
loop.
thing in the world.
Nah, well, who
The best thing
doesn't?
in the world is the fucking.
But you gotta make it
that nobody's
unique.
got.
You definitely gotta make it unique when
And chopping it, like cutting it at that certain point where it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like on the one or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like where it just catches this perfect loop that it becomes
You know
its
what it
own
is? Like
rhythm,
you
you know
can't
what I'm
decide
saying?
that.
It's like,
The perfect loop. You can't decide that. It's already cut. You know what I'm saying?
it decides it for you. It's like, oh no, that's crazy.
Exactly.
And sometimes you don't realize it unless you're looping through the whole thing. That's why I always loved SoundForge. When I used to make beats on Fruity Loops,
I
I
was
would
just
chop it
looking.
with SoundForge.
Me too.
And it was the best because I could put the whole track on a constant loop. You know what I'm saying? Like I would chop it so fine that I would have in my Fruity Loops, I would have fucking 100 chops going down and I would square it up like that. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise,
But
me too.
yeah.
Well, you fucking know who you heard from, motherfucker.
No, I know. I was just about to give you your flowers. Like Souls taught me. I mean, he gave me the programs and he taught me how to make beats really, because it's like I had a whack trial version of Fruity Loops in my Dell desktop computer and I could never get it. Like I didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Then Souls showed me how to use the shit, how to chop it, and it just changed my whole fucking world because I had so many samples that I heard that it was just songs that I listened to that I'm like, oh my God, I would do this and that and this and that. And it just became to the point where it's like, I'd rather just learn this. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't trying to be a flex. I was just saying like we have a similar style of chopping shit.
For sure. But you show me how to do it. Like that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like
you ever make beats on PlayStation?
Burn, shout out Burn, the other Burns
PlayStation
for that.
Music Generator.
Shout out George Burns for that.
That shit is
He used to kill shit on.
my PlayStation against the wall, fucking with that thing. I see Just James pops up with it one day at the dojo. He's like, "Yeah, I got this beat. I made it on a place." I was like, "You made it on a PlayStation?"
Yeah, I've heard some crazy PlayStation beats before that I was like, "How? Like how?"
Yeah,
and
there
it
was
was
a
when the
dude who used to
PlayStation
go
was.
to a lot of
I remember that shit.
a lot of Nems's first album shit, President's Day, all of that shit was made on the PlayStation. All of that shit, which is
And
crazy.
was it the MTV Music Generator?
Yep.
MTV Music Generator.
That shit was as good as
I used
almost
to have
any.
that.
Yeah, that shit was as good as anything else to some degree, as far as like DAWs were concerned back then. That shit was the same thing. You could sample, you could sequence.
The
That
thing
was
is,
it.
though, you had to every time you made a move, you had to save it. It was too many moves, and it was like all thumbs.
Yeah.
Now they got some
That's
shit
true.
on PlayStation called Dreams where you can make your own games and do your own music. So it's like there's like a door on there too. Like it's pretty dope. It's a little hard to use, but it's pretty dope.
The PlayStation shit remind me of Fruity Loops, kind of like you
Yep.
know, like
Yeah, it's very similar.
The 4x4, that
Yeah, that's a
TR-808, like
throwback.
the pattern blocks, everything that looks like that with the downbeat being that like off color and then the next three being. Every time I see that, I think like it's either from FL or the music
you know who they
generator
got?
shit.
They got that from the 808. The
Yeah,
808
exactly.
was the first machine that I
Yeah.
saw that did that. You know,
Feels right at home.
that was in the 80s.
Yeah, that's like the shit that I used.
Dope.
Was the shit I used before I learned FL was Hammerhead, and it was like one track
Wow.
of those. It was like 4x4, one track of those. You could only import 7 samples, and so every time you wanted to do anything, you had to save the loop and hold on to that loop, and then sequence that somewhere else in another audio editor, because you could only really do like at most
on a computer.
Yeah, it was on a computer. It was like
Kids these days don't know how easy they
I
got
only
it.
started
Huh?
making beats on a computer like 3 years ago. 3 years
that's
ago
like-
was the first time I made beats on a computer. I always had, MPCs and shit, Triton
right.
and shit like that.
It's good that you know both now, Damien. You know
Yeah.
that is good, man. That's really good that you have both of those tools now.
I mean, I'm biased, but I always think it's
Oh
better
yeah,
to go
yo,
from
with
that
the
era
new
first.
MPC, the new MPC software with the machine, yo, it's insane.
Yeah, we got the machine. That's the prize for this shit is the machine. And A got the one
speaking
with the
of-
pads over here right now. If you want to
Hidden
show it.
behind
Oh, that's
Sosa's GTA 5 map.
Yeah.
I want to get that new joint, the one standalone with the speaker and the battery. Yo,
The live, or
I go to the park.
yeah.
I go to the park right over here, get on the shitter, and make beats in the fucking shit house in the park.
They gotta bring
Yo,
the
so
price
you know
down,
what?
Mad random.
Hold up.
Yo, I pay taxes, yo. Shit.
The shit where I want to
Poop in the
shit.
park. If you don't pay taxes, just poop in the park. That's fine.
Nah, I don't like jail, bro. I've been there before, because then you got to poop in front of a lot of men.
Right.
It's not fun.
Right.
Motherfuckers just want to shit in peace.
Come on, bro.
Yo, so check this out. I'm about to share one that I did, right? Because fuck it, whatever, we
There we
here. And
go.
I got one that I did
There we go.
on Logic. And because since we sharing samples, there was this thing. I'll share my screen. There was this thing that I seen some weird documentary on YouTube about this band that does underwater singing, like an underwater band. They have all the underwater instruments and they combine it. Let me just show it to you. The shit is fucking crazy. Hold up. Can you hear it?
Yeah. Shit is dope as fuck.
Like, what even is that?
Apparently something to make that sound.
Right. So, like, when I heard this shit, I was like, I don't even want to change. Like, oh wait, hold on. Let me stop my screen share. I was like, I don't even want to change like that melody because it's so fire.
That shit was fire, fam.
Like I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? Do
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
crazy. Let me just make sure my audio settings is right on this. Hold up. Okay. Okay, hold up.
Yo, Jack Anderson. Look at this motherfucker.
Oh shit! I gotta change my name.
All right, so boom. All right, so this is the beat I made from it. Hold on.
It stopped.
Yeah, bring that back. Bring that back.
Yeah,
From the
bring that
top,
back.
too.
Come on, man.
What the fuck, yo?
Hold up, my bad. All right. Should be fine now. All right.
Why does it keep cutting off for?
That was extremely disappointing.
My bad.
Anticipation, B.
I got an MP3. I got an MP3 because I was trying to play it
Run
from
that.
the Logic. But it
Oh,
was,
you getting what do you call it? The error code?
I don't know. It wasn't even an error code. It would just stop. I had no idea.
Yeah, that's the error code. You don't know about that yet. Good luck.
That's crazy. All right.
Overload.
All right. So I'm still sharing
Exactly,
it. All right,
Craig. Let her know.
I got it. It's here.
Yo, that's the underwater shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just dope. That's I for some reason I hear Sade on that.
You hear what?
That shit fire.
Sade.
Thank you.
Sade.
Oh wow, that's
Jeez,
interesting.
that was a body.
No,
That's a dope
Sade?
mix. Sade. Yeah, that would be
God
an
date would
mix.
sound crazy. That was an
That would be
interesting one.
insane. That would be insane.
That would be a wild combo.
Impressive and very impressive.
Well, let's
Thank
make
you.
it happen. Keep talking.
That's one of the
about it.
only
Let's make it
beats I
happen.
finish on Logic. It's like this beat and fucking my beat challenge
No,
beat.
don't
The only
sleep on
beats I-
Logic, B. Logic is great.
No, for sure. It's just so annoying the sampling process that like with a song like this,
Yo,
it's
this
easy because I didn't
room-
have to manipulate the sample too much.
So
I
then,
just-
then you should just get Fruity Loops again, chop your shit up on Fruity Loops, throw some dry drums
Yo,
on
this Zoom room is
Take
the
them back
A&R's
into-
wet dream.
them.
Is a what?
An A&R's wet dream.
Wet
It
dream. Where the
really
fuck
is.
they at?
There is such a wealth of knowledge in this Zoom room between producers, artists, songwriters, publishers, people that are just involved in
Necromancers.
everything. Like anytime you need anything, like this Zoom room is it. Like there's so much knowledge, and this is a safe space for us to share it because we don't fucking everybody here is family. You know what I'm saying? So what are you gonna do? Like of course.
I think Flacco wrote his name on that beat already.
You know what's crazy? I sent that beat to Jess. He claimed it for his
Feedback
next
is
shit.
so
I sent that beat to Jess like 3 months ago.
That's some litty shit right there.
Send me a
Straight
song
up.
back, then I have no problem. You know what I'm saying? Distribute. I'm just saying that you know, I'll put a time limit on it now. You know what I'm saying? Because usually I'm like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But if somebody else wants it, then I'll definitely put it down.
That'll cause a civil war.
Well, why don't you do a Liddy Bros thing
Forget
with
it.
it then?
Yeah. No, we
Liddy that.
You let him sit on it until and then
Until
when it feels,
93
and then
till.
when it happens. You don't. None of that gets forced.
Right, facts. But
Yeah,
the
you
beat
can't
is here,
force
man. I ain't in no rush. But we're gonna have to cut the stream pretty soon. We've been at this for a while, but let's cut the stream, and in about 40 minutes, like we could still chill in the room and chill and whatever. But in 40 minutes at 10 p.m. Eastern time, the Butters is dropping, and then we got Frio Dub. So if you rap, you want to freestyle, stick around. It's Souls' birthday tonight at midnight, so we in the building, we cheers in. We chilling. So yeah, you know the bip. You did the bip. All right.
Shout out,
we in
man.
the building.
Happy birthday, Stos.
Thank you. It's Hallows Eve, baby. It's at 12 o'clock. So Hallows Eve, baby.
Hallows Eve, man.
Try not to
birthday
get my
from up here.
whiskers.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna be back later. I'm gonna be back later. I'll
EO
see you
Beach-
guys soon.
I love that the EO Beach Challenge
Thank you for being a
landed
part
on
of
so
this.
many
We're
birthdays.
gonna smoke dust at Houdini's tombstone. Let's go.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Well,
I was gonna say
I hope they come back.
when we cut out.
Listen, I would fucking pay somebody to do a fucking compilation video of Damian Burns sound bites throughout the months.
You still on?
Yeah.
What do you
I'll
think
take
I've been
it.
aiming for? I've been aiming for that.
You
What are
got
you talking
it.
about?
Like if you got the sound bite.
Yo,
send it
no,
to me.
what we need is the secret tape. When I was singing like the drag queen and I was singing like
like
the
that?
woman and all of that shit. What $1 million buns to put my balls upon?
Oh yeah, you was talking. Yeah. Oh, shit.
$1 million buns to put my balls upon.
39.
Yo, don't threaten.